Hi, my name is Nancy, and welcome to my caregiver journal. One thing that I struggle with sometimes as I care for my husband, who's had a journey with cancer for 7 years, is accepting what is reality today versus what life used to be like. And sometimes I can accept it and I can roll with it and I can be strong, as people say. And sometimes it just gets on my nerves. We are blessed with a beautiful place to live. We bought a house on the top of a hill. The challenge with being on the top of a hill is that you're on a hill. And so, if you can see behind me, we have a lot of mulched areas because it's too steep to have grass and mow. So, it's beautiful and it's wonderful, but it also takes quite a lot of upkeep. We have several small trees and bushes, and we like to keep things contained. So it takes a lot of work getting out there, trimming, picking things up off the ground. That hill is actually pretty steep, and I managed to fall down once or twice while I'm up there. And this used to be something where Dan and I would do it together, and he would be out here helping. Then we progressed to where he would do things like he would ride the mower around with a trailer on it and pull things for me. Then we progressed to where he could be out here, give me directions. Yesterday was one of the first times where he knew that we had to get stuff done out here. He asked me to get stuff done out here. And then that morning he said, I'm just too sick. I can't even go out. And so for one of the first times, I told him, look, I will do the yard work. I'll go shopping. You can take me out to dinner. So that was his job for the day. And he agreed to that because he knew that was about all he could handle. And I came out and he would check on me from time to time, but he literally could not come out and help. I was able to spend about 4 hours, weather permitted that, and I spent quite a while out working on the banks. Then I used the mower and the trailer all myself, and I carried some firewood over to be split. And I did things like that out here on my own. Part of me is grateful that I have the ability to do this myself. Part of me was angry that I had the ability to do this myself because I miss the days when he could participate. I miss his skill level. I miss his strength. As much as I want to say I exercise and I'm building up my strength, I go up and down with that. So it is what it is. So my ability is more sheer determination than a lot of skill and strength. But it's hard to focus and be grateful when I'm really missing the past. And the only reason he's not helping is because of his disease. And sometimes that's hard to grapple with. Sometimes it's hard to look on the bright side and to be glad for what I have. And that's a lot of advice that I get from people. And I try to adhere to that. But if you know a caregiver who is struggling with these emotions, keep in mind that when you're stuck in reality, sometimes it's hard to move past that into gratitude, into it could be worse, into I'm glad for what I have and that silver lining. Those are all great things to think about. Those are great things to be. But if you know a caregiver, recognize that sometimes reality is reality, and that's where we're living. Sometimes our brain is stuck in right now, and that's what we're dwelling on. So please be patient, help us expand our brains and get back to where we can look at things on the other side. But sometimes reality is reality, and that's all we're thinking about, and it's hard to look past it.